Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody, and it is time for our weekly twin flame energy check in. So let's check and see what's going on with the twin flames. We are going to first use the Energy Oracle cards by, I think, Sandra Ann Taylor. I can never remember who makes these cards for some reason. And then we got for the Divine Masculine, we're using the Psychic Tarot. For the Divine Feminine, we're using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. And then for clarifiers, we're going to use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and the Mystic Mood Twin Flame Oracle cards for additional messages. All right, so we're just going to wing it. I'm not in any particular order other than we are going to check out and see what's going on with the twinses, what they're thinking about, what's rattling around in that brain up there, and where their hearts lie when it comes to their other half, and see what they want here in the 3D world. What are they wanting with their twin flame or their divine masculine or feminine whenever they consider the ones here in the actual reality that we live in? And then we're going to do some union messages, see where they're connected at, and see what's going on with the connection. And then we'll just do some additional spiritual messages if I feel guided to do it. All right. So with that being said, let's do start with the energy oracle cards. Let's get them shuffled. Okay, so we're going to pick two for the divine masculine, two for the divine feminine, and then we will go down through, like I said, their head, their heart, and what they want in the 3D space. And then we'll do a connection energy card, see where they're at in their connection, and get additional messages with that. But we won't do the connection card until after we do the head, heart, and physical space. Okay. Twin flame energy check in, please, Spirit. Could you use me as a clear channel to bring forth these twin flame messages for the general collective? They're not specific to any one person, but if you would like a specific twin flame reading, they are the same price as any other reading. I'm not charging any specific price for any specific reading. Any and all readings are $29 via internet. By donation only as well. But you have to at least donate $29 to get the reading, which is reasonably cheap. And that's because I feel the personal gain thing. I don't like gouging eyeballs out. I don't feel that doing something I love should cost a fortune. All right. Twin flame energy check-in. Let's find out what's going on where the divine masculine's energy is and the divine feminine's energy is. Okay, so they're telling me one more shuffle and then cut it in half and use one side for the divine masculine and one side for the divine feminine. Okay. Cut. Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing yellow, which is good. Sorry about that. Yellow is your solar plexus. That's where your willpower comes from. That's where your life force energy comes from. Joy, happiness, standing in your power, so to speak. That's where that energy comes from. It's from your solar plexus. Okay. All right. So we're going to cut these in half. Okay. We're going to pick two for the divine masculine. We'll do his first. Okay. So we got number 14, which adds up to a 5, and we got the carrying connections. It's broke. Okay. So it's in reverse. That's what that means, that there's some kind of a broken connection here. This is for the divine masculine. Okay, so we're going to pick one off the bottom, and it's called The Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. It's number 7. So 7 and 5 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. So there's something within the heart, body, soul that is blocked, I feel. Okay, so the door to personal healing and happiness is blocked. So I'm guessing that it's blocked due to this broken connection. Okay, so divine feminines. Okay, so now we got the deceit card for the divine feminine. It's 25, which is the number 7, but it's in the upright position. So whether she's feeling she's being deceived, or she is doing some kind of deceited act or whatever, um, I'm not exactly sure until we continue on with the cards. So we're going to pull one off the bottom for her. And we got Magician and the Mirror, number 53, which adds up to an 8. So an 8 and a 7 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. So there's lack of balance, I feel, with the divine feminine, because first we got this deceit card in the upright position, and then you got the Magician in the Mirror, which is all about manifesting. Manifesting um, in the mirror is being reflected back to you, is what it means. So you're manifesting this deceit, is what I feel. Okay, because it's upside down. It's blocked. Your manifestation abilities happen to be blocked due to the deceit, or you are manifesting this deceit, and that's why it's in the reverse. Divine feminines. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now is shuffle them up real quick, and then we're going to get a connection. I'm feeling I should do a connecting energy. We'll pick 2 cards for connecting energy, unless 2 pop out. So I need 2 cards for connecting energy, Spirit. Okay, well, I got one. It's number 20, and it's called Envy. Okay. So somebody's holding on to this envious negative energy for the connection. It's a number 20, which is a 2. Twos are about a partnership, decisions. So I feel that this is, and then I asked Spirit for connective energy. So this is definitely about a partnership. Okay. So I feel that somebody is being envious, and I feel she's all like in a dark drab dress. So I feel that this energy is very dark, and and then I see this bright gold land of plenty behind her, but she's standing in the darkness. And I'm saying she because there's a girl on there, a she on there, rather. Okay. So it could very well be you, Divine Feminine, whoever I'm channeling, because you got the deceit card. Okay. So it could be you very well that is holding this envious negative energy in this connection. Okay. So I don't feel that I need any more. We're just gonna put this up here because this is the connecting card. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the divine masculine, divine feminine. We're gonna see where they're standing at as far as their heart space, their head space, and what they want here in the 3D world. All right, divine masculine, headspace, heart space, and 3D space spirit. What is going on as far as the divine masculines? What's he thinking about? Where is his heart line? And what does he want here in the 3D world? Great. So before we get started pulling for the Divine Masculine, we're going to shuffle Divine Feminine's cards now. Divine Feminine. What does she want? What's she thinking about when it comes to her Divine Masculine? What does she want in her heart space? How does she feel about it? And what does she want here in the 3D space, here in the real world? I don't know. I'm feeling like a tower moment. And that's pretty much what they just said, too. You got a tower moment in these cards. So, and I can see it with the broken connection and the deceit and envy. So what I mean by the tower moment is a connection, like the cosmos is going to come in. They are going to break down the old foundation of deceit and envy and this broken connection, so that you guys can rebuild a stronger foundation on trust and love and everything good. Because I'm not really seeing too many good cards on this board so far. So that's what I mean by the tower moment. Oh, wrong cards. Divine Feminine. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is just pick off the top of the cards for each. Okay. First, we're going to do the underlining energy. Oh boy. So this is Divine Masculine's underlining energy. It's the Devil card. Okay. So the Devil card is about things keeping you trapped and bound, like an addiction, for example. Or, and if you look, seeing this as a twin flame reading, look, he got his, look, the top of the key is shining. He's looking away. He's reaching for it, but look at where his heart is. It's in this little box down here. So that's what I feel is going on. That's why there's a broken connection, because I feel that he's got his heart all locked up and blocked away. Like there's a block in his heart space is what I felt. That's what the underlining theme of this reading is. That's why there's a broken connection. That's why the door to personal healing and happiness is in reverse. Everything is blocked, and I feel that it's due to this heart in a box situation. And the key word is temptation, but it's the Devil card. The Devil is keeping you bound and addictions and nothing really good, so to speak. But that's just what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's check out the Divine Feminines. There's the yellow I was seeing, Divine Feminines, your solar plexus. Okay. So the solar plexus card is about, this is an underlining theme, by the way, Divine Feminines. And this is a pretty good card to have, especially if it's upright. But I feel that because you got two negative energy cards, I feel that this could be blocked. Okay. This is your solar plexus. This is where your willpower comes from, your life force energy, your joy, your happiness. Stepping into your life's purpose, so to speak. Okay. It's yellow. So one way to unblock it is to wear yellow, burn a yellow candle, carry a stone for your sacral chakra or solar plexus chakra. And I just happen to have my my crystal chakra healing book out. So I can give you a quick note on what stone to use to heal it or turn it around, so to speak. Okay, so we need to go backwards. Okay, so let me look this up real quick for you, Divine Feminines. That's the sacral chakra. One more. I need solar plexus. All right, here we go. Sistron. It's a little yellow stone. I don't have mine out. Let me see if I can get it out real quick. Let me move some stuff around over here. I will show you a stone to carry that will help you, Divine Feminines, to unblock that. And here it is. This is a cistrine stone. It's yellow. Okay, that's one way to help unblock and heal that chakra. Okay, there's other ways. The color is yellow. A fragrance is neroli. And let's see, there's another page in here with other stones on it. Cistrine, ametrine, beryl, imperial topaz. I have no clue how to pronounce that word. Amber, tiger's eye. I do have a tiger's eye as well. Let's see if I can find it in here. Right here it is. This is tiger's eye. Divine Feminine. Halidor, sulfur, yellow jasper, hessonite, golden calcite, and anhydrite. Those are all stones that you can carry with you to help heal this solar plexus. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Those are the only two stones that I have to show you. You can look them up on the internet. They'll also, Pinterest is awesome for looking up information when it comes to the crystals, by the way. All right, so that's the underlining issue for the Divine Feminine. Okay, so just gonna put that up there so I have some room. All right, so what is going on in the Divine Masculine's headspace that when he thinks about his feminine is what we're going to move into. First, before we do that, we're going to shuffle up these two cards because I'm going to use these as clarifiers for the twins. Well, that one just wanted, well, there's like 4 of them that wanted to pop out, but I'm not looking at them. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to move on to shuffling these. These are our clarifiers. That's why I'm hurrying it up and shuffling them. Okay, what card did I see? The destruction card. What did I say? I felt the tower moment coming. Somebody's going to have to surrender. For union. So the tower moment could be coming due to a union coming and a metamorphosis, okay? So, which is a change. And the tower moment has to come basically. This moment's going to have to come, just like I said. It's going to come in swiftly, I feel, and it's going to come in to break down the old way of the whole foundation. Like the foundation is going to be rocked and it's going to be destroyed. So the new, trusting, caring, being able to step into your soul's purpose is going to come up, I feel. That's why I felt the tower moment. All right, so we're just going to spread these out like this. Spread these out over here. Hopefully they don't fall everywhere. All right, so let's get started. All right, so what's going on with the Divine Masculine's headspace? What is it when he thinks about his feminine? What's going through his head? Like, what is he thinking about whenever his feminine pops in his head? Move some stuff so I can move some stuff around here. All right, so what's going on in Divine Masculine's head? All right, so we got the 8 of Wands. So if you look, the feminine on this card is looking up at the star. So, and the keyword is accelerated motion. So something is speeding up. When he's thinking about you, something is speeding up in his head, whether it be communication or him wanting to do something. okay? But whatever it is, it's accelerated because that's what the Eight of Wands means, fast action energy, okay? So let's find out. Let's clarify that. Clarify what's going on in the Divine Masculine's headspace. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So what is accelerated? He wants to spend some time alone with you. Okay? He wants to go on a honeymoon with you. He definitely wants to go on a holiday with you. Um but the connection is broken due to having the hearts in the box here. Okay. So let's double clarify that with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Okay. Right in here, I feel. Okay. He's being inspired in his headspace. Okay. So that could be why he wants to have this honeymoon with you. He wants to enjoy a holiday time with you because he is being inspired by a muse. Okay. Let's pick another one. Even though he is in solitude, that's how he's feeling his muse. Okay. Yes, he is in solitude because he has this broken connection, but I feel that in his head he actually wants to be with you is what I'm feeling. And he's being inspired, but he is feeling his inspiration by being in solitude. Okay. All right, so let's move on to Divine Feminine. What's going on in Divine Feminine's headspace? Lead. So this is the Emperor. It's a major arcana. So I feel that the Divine Feminine wants her masculine, because look, there is a masculine on this card. I feel that she wants her masculine to take the lead. Okay? That's what I feel. All right, so let's clarify that, please. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel that she wants him to take the lead and come forward and um tell her how he feels. That's what I feel with these two cards. In her headspace, this is what she wants. She wants him, she's thinking about that. I want him just to take the lead and come forward and tell me how he feels. That's what I feel. Okay. All right, so let's clarify that. Actually, you know what? We're going to move these cards around for a second. Put these down here. They spread out much easier down here. And then what we'll do is just put these up there. All right, so let's clarify lead and romantic feelings for the Divine Feminine's headspace, please. Forgiveness. So she, in her headspace, wants to see the Divine Masculine come forward and tell her how he feels. And I feel that she's finding forgiveness for him. Okay. I really do. She's finding forgiveness for that deceit, possibly, or that envy, or maybe this jealous card here. Okay. All right. So let's move on to another clarifier. Okay. All right. So, yes, she feels that there's a barrier in that, okay? And that he needs to find forgiveness, take the lead and find forgiveness, and come forward and tell her how he feels. That's what I feel with these cards in her headspace. That's what she's thinking about. She's like, look, I know he cares, but he needs to find this forgiveness within his heart to release it. And I feel Divine Masculine is getting that inspiration. He is actually being inspired. So he's got angels around him that are helping him to release that heart, release that addiction, release that block in his heart, I feel. Okay. All right. So let's move on. What's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space when it comes to his feminine? Solar plexus card. I told you I seen yellow. I seen it. And this is even before I started pulling these cards. There's double confirmation that both of the twins need to step into their willpower, their life force energy. Okay. because this was the underlining theme for the divine feminine, and now it's showing up in a divine masculine's heart space. Wow, I seen that yellow. Wow, I got chills. All right, so let's move on. Let's clarify that solar plexus card, please. Okay. And divine masculine, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So that's where his heart is. He is releasing his ex. Okay. Now, his ex doesn't mean an ex girlfriend, it could be something from the past in general that needs to be released. So basically, when he thinks about his divine feminine, he wants to release something from the past and step into his he's stepping into his willpower to release something from his past is what I feel. Okay. He's stepping into his life force energy to release something from his past, possibly from an ex-girlfriend. Very well could be, or just something from his past in general. Okay. So let's clarify. Okay. Grief, nostalgia. Okay. So the nostalgia card can be something from the past, of course. But look how the heart is on a string. And it's like he's gripping that chain with that heart on a string. So this is what I'm feeling. Okay. When the divine masculine thinks of his feminine, he's stepping into his willpower to release this ex that he's been thinking about that's been holding his heart on this string and causing grief. Okay. That's what I feel. Because this past is keeping his heart on a string. Remember at the beginning of the reading, the underlining energy was his heart was in a box. Okay. Well, that's why. It's on a string and it's causing him grief. And I feel that he is divine feminines going to release it by stepping into that life force energy. He's going to release that nostalgic heart on a chain and the grief that it's caused. That's what I feel, divine feminines. So that's actually good. That's very good. All right, so let's move on to the divine feminines. What's going on in her heart space when it comes to her divine masculine? Oh, wrong deck. Okay. So again, we got the Six of Cups. That's if I was going to associate that, that's what I would say this card is. So it's kind of like a matching energy. Okay. So we got the Six of Cups and it just says simply love. So in her heart space, she is actually just loving you. I feel divine masculine. She just wants you to just simply love. Okay. And that we've seen that in her headspace that she wants you to take the lead and come forward with the romantic feelings. She wants you to find forgiveness by releasing your ex and remove that barrier. She wants you to just simply love. That's what's in her heart space. She is just simply loving you. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Finances and career. Your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, yes, she is just simply loving you, but in her heart space, she understands that finances and career are a factor right now. Okay. So, she is just simply loving you, divine masculine. So, that's what's going on with the divine feminine in her heart space. So, let's clarify that. Yes, I feel that she could be sending you love through your higher self because we got the fifth dimension card and that is all about the 5D. That's about your higher self. Okay. So let's move on. Get another clarifier out here. Purge. Okay. So we got purge. So I feel that she is definitely sending you some kind of love. She is purging it towards you. Purging can be about releasing or just, you know what I mean? That's what I feel. So I feel that the divine feminine understands that finances are a factor, and she still loves her divine masculine, and she keeps sending him love through her higher self. Okay. That's what I feel. I feel that you guys could possibly be connected in that chakra as well. All right. But if you do remember, the Divine Feminine's solar plexus card come out, and she's stepping into that power. She's stepping into that willpower, stepping into her personal power, and sending that love to her divine masculine. She's purging that love. She's sending it to him. I feel through the higher self. Okay. So, Divine Masculine, what's he want here in the 3D world when he thinks of his feminine? Okay. So, we got the Seven of Wands, stand your ground. So, he wants to stand his ground with her, I feel. Um, he wants to come up and say, listen, I'm feeling this now. I've stepped in my power. I've released the past. I no longer have my heart on a chain. I let the grief go. I've purged it. Thank you for helping me purge it. Because I feel that these two are connected to the heart chakra. And he's ready to stand his ground with his divine feminine. All right, so let's move on. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yes, in the 3D space here in the real world, the divine masculine is ready to come forward, stand his ground, and know that it is safe for him to love. And how is he doing that? Because his divine feminine is sending him love through her heart chakra, through her higher self. Okay. She's making him realize that it is safe for him to love, even though he is releasing some grief and going inside, going in solitude to and getting some inspiration on how to do this is what I feel. Okay, so let's clarify. Okay, so yes, we got the devil energy for the second time for the divine masculine. Okay, so he is standing his ground, realizing that it is safe for him to love and realize what's keeping him bound here in the 3D world. That's what I feel. And he's being patient. Okay. He is being patient. He's standing his ground. He knows what's keeping him bound. He's realizing that it is safe for him to love, to open his heart, and he's being patient with it. Okay. So let's go move on to the divine feminine. What's the divine feminine? What's going on in the 3D space? What does the divine feminine want here in the 3D world when it comes to her divine masculine? We got the crown chakra. So, like I said, I feel that she is sending him love through her higher self. And this is double confirmation, okay, the crown chakra, because the crown chakra is direct line to source. Okay, so let's move on, get some clarification on that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun to shine. So she is here in the 3D space through her higher self. She is being playful. That's what she wants, though. She wants this playfulness from her divine masculine. And we've seen that with, in the very beginning, in her headspace, she wants him to take the lead and come forward with how he feels. But in the 3D space, we got the crown chakra and playfulness. So I feel that she already knows this. She's already been feeling this here in the 3D through this higher self energy. Okay. I feel that you, the twins that I'm channeling are definitely connected through the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, and through this crown chakra. through the higher self, I feel that there is some kind of playfulness coming. Maybe she wants him to step out of the higher self and come forward with this. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I feel. I feel that here in the 3D space, she wants to bring in that inner youthful spirit. She wants to have fun with him. Um, she wants to connect with him on a deeper level than just through the crown chakra, is what I'm feeling. So let's get a couple of clarifiers on that. She wants a fresh start. That's why she got the playful card. She wants a fresh start with her divine masculine from being stuck. He got the bound energy in his 3D, and she got the stuck energy in her 3D. So she wants a fresh start from being stuck. She wants to be playful, okay? But in the same sense, she also is being kind of patient, and she understands the reason for him being stuck. And he's asking for patience, okay? Patience because he's still bound. He's still bound to that stuck energy. And she's ready for a fresh start from being stuck, okay? All right, so let's do some clarification on the connecting energy, this envy card, okay? So spirit, what's going on with, we're going to pull one divine feminine, one divine masculine card, and then we're going to clarify with romance angels and the mystic moon. All right, so connecting energy with the divine masculine, okay? So we got the Two of Cups. So this connecting energy is definitely, um, there is a love connection. There is no doubt about it. Okay. So it's a spiritual union, it says. Okay. But if that's two twos, twins, so we got an envious dark energy with this negative, but yet there is a two spiritual energy that's connecting. So I feel that this connection, and the reason for this connection energy is being this stuck and bound energy. Okay. That's the reason for this dark connecting energy. But there is a spiritual union I feel coming once you guys work through this stuck energy, because I know the divine feminine wants a fresh start. And I feel that the divine masculine does too, but he's still got a little bit more work to do before the connection can come through. Okay. But I do feel that there is a spiritual union, and we see that with the crown chakra in the 3D space of the divine feminine, that there is some kind of spiritual union connection there. Okay. So let's move on to the divine feminine. Okay, so the divine feminine spiritual, or divine feminine's connective energy is she's feeling alone. She is feeling left out in the cold. And that could be the reason for this deceit. She feels deceited and left in the cold when it comes to this connection. Divine masculine is feeling some kind of a spiritual union. So I feel that the connecting energy is he is working on releasing that heart space. But in the meantime, the divine feminine is feeling alone. And I feel that it's because of this deceit, this envious energy. Okay. So let's pull romance angel. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type that you're used to. So that is the connecting energy. Okay. So while they are in this dark, envious, jealous, negative energy, Spirit is saying keep an open mind. Definitely keep an open mind, because one wants, in the connective energy, we got the spiritual union, and the other one is feeling alone. So there is something that is negative about this, some kind of possible jealous or envy. Okay. But I feel that they are both keeping an open mind when it comes to this connecting. Even though the divine feminine feels alone, there had to be a break for the this healing to happen, I feel. Okay. So I'm not really going to clarify that. We're just going to move on to some additional messages. Okay. So, what does the divine masculine want to tell his feminine? Okay, is what we're going to see. Okay. I'm looking at my cards like, should I just bust out another deck? But I think we're just going to move on to, we're just going to keep the decks that we have out. Okay. So, what does the divine masculine want to tell his divine feminine? Okay. So, he wants to tell her that the disconnect and boredom. Okay. He feels that he possibly have missed an opportunity because this is the Four of Cups. Okay. And look, he's got his head hanging down. He's got his back towards the world, so to speak, and he's feeling disconnected. And we felt that with the divine feminine in the connective energy of feeling alone. Okay. So he's feeling that disconnect. He feels it. That's what he's telling his feminine. He feels the disconnect, and it's making him, he feels the boredom. He feels the disconnect. He feels, he knows that you feel alone, but he actually wants the spiritual union in this connection. Okay. All right. So let's clarify that. What other messages? Okay. So if he's saying that while he's disconnected, we have the pause card. So things are on pause because of this disconnection, I feel. Okay. This boredom that he's feeling. He's got his back towards the world. It's keeping him on pause. This is his message to the divine feminine. That's keeping him unawakened. This pause and boredom is keeping him unawakened. Okay. He was unawakened due to this disconnect and this pause in the relationship. Okay. So let's pull another one. What other message does the divine masculine have for the divine feminine? Okay, so we got number 9, and this card is the 9 of Wands, and it's called spiritual strength. So he's telling his divine feminine, he's tapping into his spiritual strength, and we've seen that with the solar plexus card in his heart space. He's tapping into this spiritual strength, and if you look, this Buddha is green. That's all about your heart chakra. Okay. So that's what he's telling his divine feminine. He's tapping into this spiritual strength. All right. So let's clarify that. We got the mask card and divine timing. So this tells me he's telling you, divine feminine, he's tapping into that spiritual strength to remove this mask in divine timing. There's a divine timed removal. Like he knows that he needs this strength, this heart chakra strength, the spiritual strength in his solar plexus. He's tapping into that, and we've seen that, like I said, in his heart space to remove this mask. And he understands that in time, in divine timing, that things will come together. But he is definitely tapping into the spiritual strength. And like I said, we've seen that in his heart space. Okay. So I don't think I pulled any romance angels on that last card. No. All right. So what does the divine feminine, what message does she have for her divine masculine? And I also feel that he's telling you that he feels that the spiritual strength that you are sending him as well through your higher self. Okay. That's another thing he's telling you. Okay. So divine feminines. So divine feminine is telling you, divine masculine, to choose your battles wisely. Okay. Make sure you choose your battles wisely. All right, so let's clarify that. We got third party, vibration. So I understand why she's telling you to choose your battles. Make a choice, she's telling you. And I do see 3 people on this card, and then we got the third party card. So she's telling you to choose. You need to make a choice. Choose your battles with your third party. And something about your vibration, maybe to raise your vibration. You need to choose this battle. You need to make a choice, I feel, is what she's telling you, divine masculine. To choose your battles, to choose who you want to be with, between her and a third party, because she can feel the vibration, is what I'm feeling. Okay, that's her message to you, divine masculine. She knows there's a third party. She can feel it, because if you remember, in her 3D space, she got the crown chakra, so she can actually feel this. And I think it's kind of cool. They're both the same color. This is the color of the crown chakra. So that's why the crown chakra showed up in the divine feminine's 3D space. She knows there's a third party situation. She can feel the vibration of it. She knows through her crown chakra. That's why the divine feminine got the deceit card. Yes, it's all coming together. I just love how these cards work. Okay, so that's one message to the divine masculine. Let's pull another one. Okay, and look at this. So the connecting energy with the divine masculine was the 2 of Cups. Remember, the spiritual union. Okay, so the message to the divine masculine from the divine feminine is, look, the 2 of Cups. She wants to come together. That's why she's telling you to make the choice between, I feel, between her and the third party. She wants this union. She wants to come together. That's why she's telling you to choose. That's why. All right, so let's pull a clarifier. Okay, she understands something. Okay, so it wants to come together, and she understands the mirroring part. She understands that the vibration is mirroring. Okay, I feel. Okay, she's mirroring this understanding back to you, divine masculine. She wants to come together with you. That's what I'm getting from this. She's mirroring this understanding. She understands that you need to choose your battles wisely, and that you need to make a choice between her and a third party. She's mirroring that understanding back to you, but she still wants to come together with you. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. Well, there you go, twin flames. I hope that it resonated with somebody. And if you'd like a more personal twin flame reading, I'd be glad to help you out with that. You can contact me at acroscall@gmail.com, or you can jump on, there's a link in the lower right hand corner of my channel to my Facebook page, which you can reach me at. I happen to be off this weekend, so if you get a hold of me today, I'll be able to get that reading out for you today. However, tomorrow I am going to class. I am leveling up my Reiki. I'm going to my Reiki 2 class, which means the next reading that I put out after tomorrow, I will be able to send healing to you. Okay. So if you need any healing after tomorrow, I will definitely be sending healing to you, whether it's twin flame or just general reading for you. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love being sent back. Thank you for all the subscribers. You don't know how that makes my heart sing. And I just want to tell you, blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.